Hello Internet! It's that time of year again, when the snow is falling and temperatures are on the freezing side. Since I still don't have spike tires on my motorcycle, I can't even ride short distances. So I'm going to do some motorcycle gear maintenance and cleaning. I start by cleaning my helmet. I usually keep my helmets clean during riding season, but I clean them more thoroughly once or twice a year. Dirt builds up in the nooks and crannies of the helmet, and the pads need a good wash. I always wear my balaclava, but it's easy to get sweaty in the summer heat and during active riding. There are many ways to clean your helmets outside and inside. In this video I'll show you my methods. Watch the whole video for some good tips. So let's dive in. Taking the helmet apart is usually easy. No tools are needed and the parts come off easily. But it's important not to use too much force. I sometimes have broken plastic screws and other clips. When bought as a spare parts, they are usually quite expensive. As the helmet parts are easily taken apart, they can be repaired if you are riding on a trip. I carry a few spare parts for my helmet. Especially for long trips, I also take a spare visor. It goes easily in the tank bag in the space provided for it. I disassemble the helmet as far as the parts come off, then it's easier to clean. When removing the visor, especially the pin lock, be careful not to crack the plastic. In addition, pin lock must be handled with care, as its surface is very easily scratched. Today helmets are easy to handle, so padding and other fabric pieces are easily removable. They are therefore easy to wash. However, removing the padding is a bit more work, so a special helmet washing foam is also available in shops. It can be sprayed on the inside of the helmet and wiped off with a towel. It's easy to make your helmet a little less smelly, but it's no substitute for washing the pads in a washing machine or by hand. Using the appropriate detergents, of course, which I'll tell you about a bit later. If you wash your helmet pads and fabric parts in the washing machine, put them together in a larger washing bag. This will keep the cushions in better condition and prevent them from breaking and tearing during washing. I have the pads for 2 helmets in this washing bag. There are usually some vents in the helmet for better airflow. The vents have plastic grills or covers to close them completely or partially. The covers are often permanently attached to the vent, so the only way to clean them is with a strong airflow. You can use compressed air from a canister or then from a compressor. To wash the outside of your helmet, you will often need detergent to remove stubborn dirt. Do not use too strong detergents, as they may damage the helmet. For years I have been using various commercially available motorcycle gear manufacturer fluids for the outside of my helmet. They contain just right amount of dirt removing agents, don't smell bad and leave a clean, shiny surface. They are also suitable for soft plastic and rubber parts, such as the visor seal. I do not recommend washing the helmet by immersing it completely in water with detergent. Modern helmets are made of many parts and special adhesives are used to assemble them. Over time, adhesives and other fasteners may suffer from water washing. The inside of the helmet is a little different from washing. It often doesn't have the same dirt as the outside, but the dirt inside is harder to clean. The interior of the helmet is not flat, and there is often dirt that can smell bad. It is therefore a good idea to use an odor neutralizing product to clean them. The same range of cleaning products also includes a cleaner inside the helmet. I spray it liberally inside the helmet, let it sit and wipe it off. It also evaporates on its own, and after a while the inside of the helmet doesn't smell bad, but like a spring flowers. Cleaning the visor is a delicate job. The transition visors on my helmet cost over 150 euros, and I don't want to scratch them with careless use. The actual visor should be washed with a detergent that does not contain ammonia. It will embrittle and tarnish the surface of the visor over time. Ammonia is present in many household detergents for windows and mirrors. So use only a visor cleaner suitable for motorcycle helmets. Or wash your visor with plenty of water and mild soap. The visor anti-fogging pin lock must not be washed with detergents at all. Just rinse it with plenty of water and then let it air dry. The inner surface of the pin lock film is very soft and scratches very easily. For machine washing, I use fragrance-free detergent for colored clothes. And next, another good tip. Put laundry vinegar in the washing machine as a rinse aid. I have it lavender scented this time. You have to be careful with the dosage. There's little laundry and I only put 1/3 of the recommended amount in the washing machine. The vinegar removes organic stinky dirt and leaves a very slight scent behind. After the washing machine has washed the pads, I put the laundry bag back in the drying machine. You can also air dry the pads, but the dryer will give the pads an extra softness. The helmet should be put back together in the opposite sequence from how it was taken apart. Make sure all pads are installed according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Examine the visor fittings or pins before installing the visor and replace them if necessary. In order to eliminate any fingerprints from the assembly process, give the helmet one more wipe down with a clean, dry microfiber towel. Before use, make sure that none of the inner pads are incorrectly clipped. With just a few inexpensive products and a few well-spent hours, giving your helmet a deep clean can restore its new helmet feel. If you ride a motorcycle, you are aware of the difficulty in selecting a helmet. There are several factors, like what you want to use it for, the level of protection promised, and the level of comfort. It's clear that the choice is not an easy one. And the reason for that is that for those of us who ride motorcycles, the helmet comes first. You would therefore concur that helmets deserve all the attention they require, given their significance. That only means a few key things, though not many. I've given you some advice on thoroughly cleaning and sanitizing it, so it's always in pristine condition. It would be ideal to complete these tasks immediately before the start of the motorcycle season, but it's actually never too late. Well, now there are two helmets, clean and fresh, waiting for the new driving season. Some might think that this kind of cleaning is overkill, but a helmet can cost several €100 and is one of the most important pieces of equipment. Of course, many people may buy a helmet earlier than a manufacturer's recommendation. However, in my use, the helmet typically lasts the recommended period, which is usually 5 to 6 years. Taking care of your helmet is, in my opinion, a wise thing to do. See you in the next video.